What's up, guys? Tanner here, and this episode is a special episode from the Routimize launch party. So tune in. You're going to love the value shared by this presenter. And don't forget, check out Routimize. Routimize is live now. So go to routimize.com, ROUTEMIZE.com, and you can get a 14-day free trial of this amazing software that helps your customers instant book with you, of course, with route optimization built in. So if you're tired of the back and forth, if you have a VA running your business from the office and they don't quite know your landscape of where you live versus where you're going to be, and scheduling is a nightmare, Routimize solves that problem and makes it easy. But enjoy this presentation from the Routimize launch party. Thanks again for listening to the Contractor Secrets Podcast. Without further ado, we're going to bring up Mr. Mike Hickman, good friend of mine, legend in the painting business space for what he's done over at Painter Growth. And man, I mean, the amount of people that tell me they have either worked with you, done something with you, been to one of your events. I mean, dude, you are everywhere and nothing but good things. So guys, I'm confident that Mike will deliver some value today. He's going to be talking about AI, and we're going to let him take the floor.
Appreciate it, Tanner. This thing on, you can hear me?
Good to go. Good to go.
First of all, Tanner, that Routimize demo, holy smokes.
Let's go. Thank you, bro.
Dude, that video is insane. You gotta tell me how you made that. That was killer. And yeah, guys, Routimize is sick. Tanner showed me all the bells and whistles under the hood. It is something special. So jump on it while you still can. So AI is here to stay, guys, and I want to make sure that you guys don't get left behind. So we've been leaning into AI really heavily lately because no one else is really doing it. And so I really don't want you guys to get left behind, especially as it keeps cooking, it keeps speeding up. The noise is absolutely next level, right? When it comes to AI, I'm actually going to change how I'm sharing my screen because we're going to do something a little special here today. So it can be confusing, right? What do I pay attention to? What do I not pay attention to? And I'm going to help you get clear on all of that stuff today. All right, we are doing screen share. So the painters using AI are eating your lunch. The future that we foresee is that there's going to be those with and those without. Basically, you will either have an AI native painting business. We're going to come back to that term several times today. Or you won't exist, right? It's not, you're going to get pushed out a little bit. It's not, your business is going to shrink. You have to adapt with AI or else you will not exist. So who am I? Just really briefly, Tanner, thanks for the intro. My name's Mike Hickman, founder and CEO of Painter Growth. Started my painting business at about 19, built it to about 300,000 a month by 23. Now with Painter Growth, we're a 3-year Sherwin-Williams national account partner. And this year we're actually given the industry partner of the year by the PCA for doing as much as possible and furthering the industry. So that was a huge honor. In the last 3 years, we've coached over 1,000 painting businesses. We've done over 12,000 one-on-one coaching calls. We have 45,000 painters on our weekly newsletter, and we have 10 incredible 7-figure coaches on the team who are all absolute badasses. This is a bunch of the team right here. And PCA event, awesome. Well, let's jump into it. We don't have a lot of time. And by the end of this, we are going to be giving away about $10,000 of free stuff over the next 45 minutes. So let's lock in, guys. So let me just open up the chat here. This is also going to be interactive. If you're with me, give me a shout out, guys. Who's all here? Brad, thanks. Who do I know from the chat? I saw a few people. Brett Fisher, I saw you. Connor, let's go. Eli, cool. Let's kill it, guys. So AI is not here to replace you. This is the most common misconception that I hear out there. It's like, oh, AI is going to replace your job. No, that is not true. But you will be replaced by those who use AI. This is a pattern that's happened multiple times already. It's happened it happened when computers came around, when spreadsheets, when the internet, when cell phones, right? The technology continues to advance, and if you don't become one of the people who adopts the new technology, you will get left behind. And we firmly believe that you must have an AI native painting business or you won't have a business. Now, what does an AI native painting business mean? It means all of the systems that you run in your business from sales, marketing, production, recruiting, finance are grounded in AI first systems so you can get clear data, quicker systems, do more with fewer people for less money. Okay, serve more people for less money and less time. That's ultimately what it's going to come down to. And the economy is going to be very K-shaped. So this is a fairly new concept that economists have come up with. But essentially, like I said, there's going to be those with and those without. And the further that we go, so the x-axis here is going to be time, and then the y-axis here is adoption. So the longer that we go on with time, there's going to be those who adopt and those who don't. And the longer that we go on, the harder it's going to be to jump from those who have not to those who have. And so my goal with this is to give you the first few things that you need to do to start becoming those who have. And this isn't just about using ChatGPT or using Claude to create your SOPs. We're going to go much, much deeper than that. So who would you rather be? You want to be Larry the Laggard? So who is Larry, right? Larry spends 10K a month, 10K on a new website and 500 a month on SEO. Close rate of 35%, writing all the proposals by hand, reliant on 1 to 2 partners, and word of mouth for work, right? Put the number in the chat on how many hours per week you spend writing estimates by hand. Just tell me in the chat. Or like when you go home at night, how many hours per week are you writing estimates? I did this a couple weeks ago, and we had one guy who was doing 15 to 20 hours per week. Brad, you don't count. You don't even do sales. How many hours are you actually writing estimates? Because I've heard of some crazy numbers, 10 hours. If we could solve that one thing from you, it could change everything. Or would you rather be Donnie the Dragon, right? Who has the nicest website in the city. It only costs him 97 bucks a month. Close rate of 60%. Estimates done in less than 15 minutes. Consistent stream of high quality strategic partners, right? Ask yourself, who would you rather be? So let's shift to be Donnie, guys. And I want you to be honest with yourself as you go through this, right? You might be in a place in your business, right? We're midsummer, we're crunch time, where you're working harder than ever, but your close rate's still dropping. Your bank balance is still dropping, right? You found that, yes, you have a team, but you can't be in 2 places at once. You're getting called every day to try to be everywhere, and you're still the best painter or the best employee in your team. You're the only person that you can really trust. So, what do the winners know? The guys in your market who are doing a million, 5 million, 10 million and beyond, well, they have found out that they don't have to do it alone. And the guys that are absolutely crushing it around you don't do it alone. Okay. So by the end of this session, I want to give you number one, deeper understanding of how to use AI in your painting business to save you time and money. Then I'm going to show you the top tools that you need to be using, how and when to use them, and then the pathway on what you need to do to scale to a million or add a million of extra sales over the next 12 months using some AI first systems. Sound good? Let's hear good in the chat if this sounds like a good plan. I won't make you cry like Austin. I don't have a story like that to tell. So, Austin, you crushed it, man. All right, let's get after Rob, Connor. Let's go. Mary. So there's actually five. Typo in the headline. There's 5 levels of AI, and I want you to tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are you right now with your tech ability? So level one, the rookie. So you've used AI a few times to ask questions or make SOPs, and AI basically means ChatGPT or Claude, right? Text outputs, maybe some image outputs. That's number one. Number two, the user. You use ChatGPT and or Claude a lot, maybe a few other platforms, and now the outputs are text, image, video, and maybe a small app or a website. All right, that's number two. Give me a 2 if that's where you're at. Then we have 3, the enabled. You now have AI doing things for you. You have Claude connected to your desktop, Chrome, and other MCPs, right? You have things happening with AI all over your business by this point. Number 4, agents. You have autonomous agents working for you 24/7, right? You have a recruiting agent going through Indeed every single day, looking through applicants. You have a outreach agent going through the internet, finding property managers and realtors to reach out to. Or the dev. You're now a full stack software developer building incredibly complex software, and you're fully AI enabled. So where are you guys? Let me know. 1 through 5. We got a bunch of twos. Connor 3, Paul 3, 4. Nice. Jason 2. There's a lot more than 6 of you guys on, so get off the tools and get here, guys. This is not a time to be on the tools. Enrique 5. Let's go, man. Jonathan 3. Kevin. Okay, Kevin, dude, we got to get you up there, man. And make sure that when you're sending a message, you send it to everyone and not hosts and panelists, or else no one else is going to be able to see it. So what we're going to build today, we are going to build an AI website live here today. We are going to show you 2 versions of an AI sales process. We are going to show you how to automate your strategic partner outreach using AI, and then we're going to do some advanced shit, and I don't have a price on that. Sound good? Let's go. So, who here has the worst website? Put your website in the chat if you think you have the worst website here. And don't be afraid because I'm going to give you, whoever has the worst website will get a completely brand new free website today. So we're going to get a couple of websites to check and we're going to do a quick vote. Oh, not that one. Let's go unlimited painting. All right. Here we go. Gotta figure this computer out. Okay, here we go. In paintwork that earns a second look. You know what? Not the worst I've seen. Oh, we've got a bunch of them. Okay, Kevin. Not letting me click on it, so I've got to copy and paste them all. All right, how we doing here? Kevin. Yeah, that's not great, Kevin. It's not great. Oh, is that the same? Oh, Elements painting. Oh, that was drawn. Oh, Dillinger painting. Okay, here we go. All right, Joanne, yours is passing. You are not the worst. So if that's winning or losing or whatever it is, wall to wall, you know what? I think we're gonna jump in and do Kevin's. We got a lot and we don't got a lot of time. So Kevin, we got to get you a new website. So let's do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to this site called Manus. Okay, Manus.ai or Manus, it updates to IM. And this is, I feel like Manus has the best front end design. So I have a prompt here that I'm going to take. I got to just grab it here. Where is my prompt? Okay, so my prompt disappeared from my notes, but I'm just gonna go pull it from a previous site that we made. Okay, there we go. New project. Oh, no, new task. All right, here we go, guys. We're doing it live, and we're going to do elements painting. So let's go to Manus. So build an absolutely beautiful, unique, single-page HTML painting contractor website for element painting here's the website, elementpainting.net at Okay. Pull their logo, brand colors, reviews from a site, and their Google reviews from each round of before and after painting photos online include Hero Big CTA, interactive slider, service card, sticky phone number, bright, bold, modern, first, 15K build. Make it incredibly responsive, lots of animations, super modern, beautiful, high converting, and as I like to say, let them cook. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna keep moving while Manus does its thing and cooks. So there we go. How's this? Cool. We are back in business. So now it's gonna cook. And really the 3 tools that you need to build an AI website are Manus, Zapier, and GoDaddy. So what are those 3 things? Manus is the AI tool actually developing the website. Zapier is going to allow you to hook up the form on your website so that when someone like types in their information, that form can actually go to your DripJobs account. And then GoDaddy, where you're actually going to buy your domain. And so you should have that domain already, or if you don't have the domain, you can use GoDaddy to buy a domain for like $10 a year. So how do you do it? Basically, number one, purchase a Manus subscription, $97 a month. Use the prompt I'll share with you here for Manus, just like I showed you. I'll paste it in the chat in a little bit. Or you can review the recording, or you can make your own, right? Be as detailed as you can, attach as many images and logos as possible. The work that you do is input. The work that you used to have to do was output, but now with AI, input is the work that you do. Hit go. Wait until it's done. Let it cook. and then review it and make changes to it via natural language prompting. And then once you're done, you need to do two things to it. You need to publish it, and then you need to make the external connections so the form work. And to publish it, number one, purchase a domain on GoDaddy, for example. Two, publish it directly in Manus. And then to make the external connections work, get a paid Zapier account for 10 bucks a month, and then set up a webhook zap to connect your website with your page. Once this website's done cooking, I'll show you guys how to do that. If to publish it, you literally go into Manus and say, please publish this domain on my publish this website on my domain, and then you put in the URL. It's going to search where it's from. It's going to ask you to log into GoDaddy or wherever you've purchased it from, and it's going to do all the connections for you, so you don't even need to change the CNAME records or name servers. It'll do all of that automatically. And then a webhook, you do need the $10 a month Zapier account, but a webhook is essentially like a little back end link that sends the data from one to another. And you just, again, paste it in the chat. Please use this webhook, hook it up to Zapier, and I'm going to hook Zapier up to my drip jobs. Very, very simple. Anyone can do that, even if you're not really good at computers. So let's keep letting that cook, and let's keep moving on. Because the sales process is where it is, where you're going to be able to make some money quickly. A website, yes, you might save some money. And if you think about spending 10 grand on a website, how many jobs do you have to produce to make 10 grand profit? Right? It's probably quite a few, right? It's like $20,000 of work. That's a lot of man hours. So already we've saved you, let's see, $20,000 divided by 85. There, saved you 235 man hours. Cool. Well, let's keep moving. So your AI sales process. Now, you don't have to do all of this, but even if you can get a couple of these steps into your current sales process, you are going to be able to outshine your competition, sell more jobs at higher prices with better gross margins. Okay. So what is the AI enabled or AI maximized sales process? And there's a lot of steps here. Again, you don't have to do it all, but you can get started. So number one, a new lead comes in, AI responds immediately. You use Routimize to automatically book it. Voice agent or a text agent schedules it. So you definitely should be using Routimize. Tanner's backend system has a lot of AI plugged into it. So that takes care of it for you for like almost no money and no time. So definitely use Routimize to start your AI enabled sales process. Okay. Then once they're booked, they're going to receive the email and SMS confirmations. Again, all handled by Routimize. Yes, you can set them up on your own, but Routimize definitely handles it. And then what I recommend doing is having a human call and follow what we call the lights out setup call. And so what is the lights out setup call? It's basically a pre-estimate call where you're going to confirm timeline, scope, budget, decision makers, and do a trial close. Okay, basically 5 things. And what we found is that people who do this lights out setup call double their close rate simply by having a 10-minute conversation with the homeowner beforehand. You're going to save yourself time and not go to estimates that are wastes of time and money. And now what I feel you're able to use AI in your business for, and like the really purpose of AI is so that you can spend more time doing the things that humans can't replace, which is building relationships with other people. Okay, so if you can now save a whole bunch of time and having AI book your estimates for you and do a whole bunch of the communication, you can now spend more time with the homeowner, walking through their home, talking to them on the phone, working with your team, right? That is how AI will free you so that you can do the things that AI can never do, right? Have nurture sequences going before and afters, sharing your process. Have a human show up, recording with Applaud or another AI recorder. And so Applaud is basically this like $200 little pin that goes on your shirt. It's just like those recorders that go into Zoom rooms that you see all the time, like Grain or Firefly or whatever, except you get to use it for in-person estimates. And if you don't have one of those yet, you 100% need one. And I'm actually going to be giving away Applaud at the end of today. So the Applaud is basically this little note pin. So you can see this little note pin. I think it's like 200 bucks. You just want the Note Pin S. Hooks on your shirt, 179 bucks. And then you can record all of your in-person estimates. And it's such a game changer once you can start doing that, because you're going to be able to really unlock sales improvements in systems and communication with this type of thing. So human shows up, recording with Plod, use AI to price, create before and after pictures, which I'll show you guys how to do if you don't know already. You'll pull out the needs, features, and benefits from AI, recording to laser focus your sales angle, and then present on the spot and win the deal. So what you can do is use Claude to actually create a beautiful presentation for you. So if you go into Claude, I'm just going to pull up the project um, because let me see, sales proposal, new, no, not that one. I didn't pull this one up ahead of time. I should have. I forgot about it. Anyway, you can actually go into Claude or into Claude and just talk to it and say, I'd like to make a beautiful proposal for this customer, um, Enrique Herrera. He lives at 123 Pine Street in Boston, Massachusetts. This is the project that we're going to do. I'm going to upload a before and after picture. I want you to make a 3-page beautiful presentation with good, better, best pricing and use the transcript that I'm uploading in order to completely customize the proposal. So you do that. You use voice text here, voice to text so that you don't need to actually be typing it out. And once you start doing it a few times, you can actually create a custom skill. So you just need to pop in the transcript. And then you hit go, upload the before and after picture, and you'll have a beautiful proposal. I'll show you one towards the end here with a different tool, but um, minimum, every single one of your proposals that you guys do needs to you need to use AI to get generated before and after picture. So I personally like Grok to make before and after pictures. So what you can do is just go, please recolor this home and to iron ore by Sherwin-Williams and bright white trim. And then what you'll do is you'll upload a photo. So if we just go to like Google Maps, we just pick a random home that you painted. Where are we here? Let's find a city. Here we go. Let's just pick a house in Minneapolis that we want to repaint. All right, this one looks like a good candidate for turning into iron ore, doesn't it? So let's just take a screenshot of it, bring it over to Grok, recolor this home to iron ore by Sherwin-Williams. We're just going to go fast. And I like Grok. I feel like it's a bit quicker than ChatGPT. ChatGPT has a great image feature, but I feel like Grok is just a little bit quicker. All right, there we go. Look at that. That took like no time at all. So now you have the before and the after, and you can put that in the homeowner's proposal, and it took you literally no time. So at the very minimum, every single one of you needs to be doing a before and after visualization for the client. You can even do some fun things like put a Corvette in the driveway of the after photo and don't even tell them about it. And just like show them the before and after. Maybe they'll like subconsciously not realize that, you're making them feel good and you'll win the job. There we go. That's guaranteed to get a laugh from your clients. All right. So that's really a maximized sales process. Don't think that you have to do all of that, but a few of those things will at least put you ahead. So, who's someone that has been AI optimized? Well, this is my guy Johnny B. Johnny B. When he joined us, he was a painter, literally painting 80 hours per week. He wasn't able to train for his Team Canada track. He was doing triple jump on the very, very high level, but he couldn't train because he was on the tools every day. Less than 2 years later, he's going to do $1.8 million this year. He's got a full leadership team. He's investing in commercial property. His business is fully AI enabled, and he's killing it. So that can happen to you too. Now, strategic partners, guys, move to the chat. Dustin Damian stealing the Corvette, awesome. Guys, go to the chat for me and tell me what is the most amount of revenue a single strategic partner has ever given you in 1 year. So whether it's a builder, a GC, a realtor, a property manager, an interior designer, whoever, what's the most a single strategic partner has ever given you in 1 year? How much revenue? Put that number in the chat. Let's see. Tony, 500K. 100K, Damien, insane. 150K. 300K. Zach, that is huge. All right, so look at this. Not one number less than 100K. Now let me ask you, how much of your what percentage of your marketing effort is spent on strategic partners versus residential repaint marketing? So most people, yeah, there's a bunch of hosts and people messaging the hosts and panelists here. Make sure you're posting to everyone. So guys, you have these gold mine strategic partners that are bringing you in hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, but you're spending all your time and energy looking for $3,000 jobs. Right? What is going on here? Huge mismatch. And we want to help flip that and help you guys with a system to help you get strategic partners more consistently. So there's different levels of systems. You want to start fairly manual utilizing AI and then move up to the automation level as you prove out the system in your business. So a level one outreach system uses a combination of Claude and Apollo. So Apollo to get your list and Claude to help you build your outreach strategy. Drip jobs as your CRM to pull out any existing partners that you have. Your CSV file that Drip Jobs is going to export for you, and then go high level to actually do the outreach. I like using something like Go High Level when you're doing more cold outreach rather than your actual CRM, just because there could be like flagging issues, and we want to make sure that you're not like hurting the domain reputation of your main domain. So you want to use Claude or Apollo to scrape your list of strategic partners. All right, what do you want? You want property managers, realtors, builders, GCs, and like you can get that list of those strategic partners from your city using Apollo, and it's going to be very cheap. You all should be doing this right after the session. Ask it to create a custom outreach strategy per partner based on everything they can find about them online. Okay. You can find out that, like, hey, this guy that works for this property management company posted that he was at a Red Sox game. So now in the email that AI creates for him, it references that they like the Red Sox, right? So you can get that granular. The output is going to be a spreadsheet or a document with all of their details. Okay. Next is going to be creating a custom email and SMS per contact with those details. And then you're going to send those emails and SMS manually to begin with, especially when you're dealing with strategic partners. You don't want a system to bulk send the wrong email to the wrong person because you're going to wreck your shot, right? Once you have a proven system, then you can use Claude Cowork to connect to Drip Jobs, create contacts, email and SMS them on your behalf. But I would really hesitate before recommending using AI to actually send emails. And then manual, right? Maximizing the human interaction. Call the ones who reply or visit their offices and set up one-on-one meetings with them. Do not be afraid of this part. That is the most critical part because they need to meet you in order to love you. So once you have a system, now you can build an app in minutes. You can build a great app in a few hours. And so there's an app that we made for this demo here just to kind of show you what is possible. So we're doing some outreach to painting contractors around North America. And we're like, hey, we don't really have a good system for this. So we created an app that goes and scrapes painting contractors' info from the internet, fills out all their custom information that we can pull from them, creates an email for them based on our templates, and allows us to track and log responses. And so, for example, if we look at this first one, we can just, it's got, okay, about a 400K business, got 18 reviews, 3 employees, 3 years, residential and commercial. All right, we can hit compose email and we can pick from one of our templates that's customized based on everything that they know about them. Hey, I came across your business, 18 Google reviews, 3.8 stars. I work with Painter Growth. And so then I can mark a sent and send the email directly from here. Right. And this is something that you can do once you have a proven process in your business. You can create an app that can allow you to manage things so you don't need to look for an off-the-shelf tool anymore. Like this is very possible for someone just getting started. So that's kind of our software, your way that you can enable yourself with software. Now, who here wants to see the true $1 million scale? How to take this and really put the pedal to the metal, right? Hyper automated proposals and really show you what's possible, right? Throw a yes in the chat if you want me to show you this or if this is getting too much already. If you guys are overwhelmed, let me know. If you want me to go, say yes in the chat. Just gonna have a little sip of my coffee here. I'm not in Eastern time. All right, Robert, Connor, let's go. Yeah, Tony, we don't send AI emails. We send manually written emails, just so you know. But you can use AI to get really customized there. Now, the big skill here is bridging the user, manager, and developer gap. So if you could be the user, the software manager, and the software developer all in the same role, you have an unfair advantage to the traditional software type business where where the manager has to, figure out what the user wants and then communicate that to the developer. And there's all sorts of communication, mixed wires, taking a long time to ship. But because you can be the user, you get to make things really, really quickly. So I built an app here actually with my clients on a few group calls, and this was really fun. This took us a couple of hours to build together. And I'm actually going to go and open it in a new window so you can see the okay, so let's create a new account. All right, creating a new account here. Oh, invalid doesn't like that one. Uh, all right. No, invalid login credentials. Doesn't like, oh, new here, new account. There we go. Okay, so we're creating an account. And what we're going to do is put in our branding so that our proposal can create our branding for us. And actually, just to let you guys know what I'm doing, remember a couple of minutes ago when we did the Claude proposal? Well, we didn't finish the Claude proposal, but I put the prompt in Claude. We went into Grok, did a before and after. We'd have to go through, get our pricing. Still way better than probably what you're doing right now, but still lots of different softwares, lots of clicking back and forth, right? So what I'm going to do is put in Tanner's website here, which I think is paintpremium.com. Paint Premium, yeah, paintpremium.com. And I'm just going to skip the Google business for right now, and I'm going to ask it to analyze my business, paintpremium.com. All right, premium painting, Tanner, Greater Ocala. There's the phone number, established. You can see that it actually pulled the brand information from it. So it's got its colors, the voice, didn't pull the Google reviews, but we're going to create the profile. So now we're at the place where we can create a proposal. So let's pick a address. I have one that I've already tested just to show you how it works. Oops, bad. Okay, so let's say the Eli is the homeowner. We're going to go standard. We're going to go Iron Mountain. We're going to go crisp white trim, and we're going to generate this proposal. And so, okay, just pull the picture of the house, and what it's doing is cross-referencing. It's analyzing the photo, assuming how big the house is based on the Google Maps and the satellite imagery. It is applying what it thinks, how big it thinks the house is, to my pricing rubric that I put in already. And this is totally adjustable for every single account. And at the same time, it is creating a before and after picture of the home with the color that I selected. So it's got a good, better, best. If we think, hey, you know what, that's a little bit low, let's just pump it up a bit. Okay, that's actually how much we want. I'm just going to wait about 10 seconds here for the AI render image, and then I'm going to hit generate or open the proposal. So the idea here is imagine going to a homeowner's house, right? Talking to the homeowner, walking through the home or walking around the property, and without even going to your vehicle, opening up your iPad and showing them a 6-page, beautifully designed PDF with a before and after and all of the notes from the conversation that you just had with them.
5 minutes.
How much would you wow them if you could do that? So it just did the before and after. We're going to download the PDF and see how it did. So brand new account, premium painting, put the logo on it, Eli Roke, sharper exterior, and then a note from Tanner, all about the project. It's got the before and after, a paragraph describing what the color update looks like, the scope of work that we selected at the beginning, good, better, best pricing, ready to go, pick your option, sign it. Like, guys, give me a scale of 1 to 10. How much would your sales process level up if you could have a tool like this for every exterior project?
About 5 minutes, Mike.
Got it. That's just a suggestion, right? Just kidding. I got you guys. So we built this in a couple of hours, and this is again just showing you what's possible with um, with AI, with software. And it's really limited only by your creativity, right? In the future is an AI native painting business with an AI enabled sales process, marketing process, recruiting process, production system, finance, and profit. right? All of this can be improved and optimized with AI without losing the human component, right? There will be those with and there will be those without. You'll either have AI in your painting business or you won't exist, right? You get more done in less time. You get more done for less money. You grow faster with higher margins. You give yourself a chance to not only survive the decade, but become the main player in your city, right? And you don't have any more time to wait this out. So, do you have what it takes to become that person, right? You are a $10 million entrepreneur. What got you here today won't get you to where you want to go tomorrow. Okay. Do you have what it takes? Like Jeremy has what it takes. Before Painter Growth, his best month ever was 10,800 and he broke even on that, right? He made almost no money. In 4 months, he went from 10K per month to 100K per month, and he hit nearly $1 million in his first year with us. This is what he posted just 4 months after joining. We just did our first $100,000 month, and we're at $37,000 this week so far. So, um, basically, the last thing I want to just touch on here is that recognition is different than understanding. Being able to recognize that you need AI systems, that you need these tools, you need to optimize your process is very different than understanding. To truly understand something takes hours, days, weeks to truly comprehend it and implement it in your business. And that's my goal, is not just to give you a couple of tricks, but to truly help you understand and implement AI in your business. It looks like this website got stuck somewhere, so unfortunately we didn't get to do a test. Usually it takes about 10 minutes, but unfortunate there. But um, I'm just skipping ahead a little bit. So what we're doing here is helping people with a specific AI plan in their business. And so I want to help you become the hero of your story with a custom profit first business plan, a personalized diagnostic to figure out your bottleneck, and then an AI plus human game plan. So help you figure out what you should implement with AI and what you should maintain as the human inputs based on you, based on your personality, and based on your business. So we're actually giving you 45 minutes with a leader on my team. So not a sales rep, but one of my leaders, my head of marketing, my head of coaching, my head of operations. And we're going to look at your revenue, your market, and your bottlenecks and give you that custom plan. Again, just like Austin, it might not be a fit. If it's not a fit, that's totally fine. We want to give you all the value anyway. We just want to talk to see if we can help. So I'm going to put the link in the chat. And for the first 10 people to schedule and attend, we're going to give you this 12-page custom plan to your business with like your strengths, your weaknesses, your competition, your best neighborhoods, and just give you that on the call. We're going to build it ahead of time and just give you one of these for the first 10. And the last thing is that everyone who schedules today is going to get free lifetime access to that instant pricing app. So you'll get that absolutely for free. And then one person who books today is going to be given a Plod voice recorder that we're going to send you. So you get the coaching with the leader, you get the analysis package, you get the instant pricing tool, and you get entered to win a Plod. So this is your opportunity to never fall behind again. Tanner, thanks for having me, man. I hit the time on the head there, so let's go.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Mike, man. I appreciate it. Guys, great tech stack there. Huge opportunity. Take advantage of it. We dropped the link in the chat. Get in there and get it done, guys. That's all there is to it. Get it done, right? Today's the day to get things done. So, Mike, thank you so much for that awesome presentation. Thank you for running.
Yeah, it's ai.paintergrowth.com. Super
Yep.
easy to go to and remember. ai.paintergrowth.com. Let's have a chat.
Love it, man.
Thanks, Eli.